So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson. The perfect blend of total football and...
He's having a shot! It's in! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, that's delightful. Now here's the delivery. Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Danny Olmo is offering a right smile there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Towering header! Oh, good finish! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So they have it all to do again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
It's a good run he's making out on the left. Always onto this. Kukchu cuts it out. Played out towards the right wing, and it's Kimmich. This is a promising build-up.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Kimmich. Opts for safety. And that is a little undercooked. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Long ball looking to counter. This looks promising. David Villa! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Villa really might have let his reputation get the better of him then. Yes, you can spank one from there, but there are other options, you know.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Might be danger here. David Villa unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Batistuta is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed having made the run and not get picked out.
Shonen Belmare do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certain...
And he shoots! Xavi Alonso is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. David Villa demonstrating his defensive quality there. Cannavaro looking for options for movement. Oh, shooting chance! Fernando Torres. Almada. He won't be happy with that one. Xavi Alonso.
2 added minutes.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. Roberto Carlos has a look up and delivers. That's it, 45 minutes up. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
But it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Now it's Kimmich. Kimmich gets a cross in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they're back on the ball again. Rijkaard. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Raul cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Now it's Torres. Nicely weighted ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Kimmich. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, this looks sharp. Dani Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Looking for the run. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now, can they get him away? Raul. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Pass somewhat off target. Raul will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Azar. Azar. A quick look, thought about cutting inside.
Shonen Belmare really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And they can counter here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He's found a way through. That is a crunching tackle. And they've got rid. Decent chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that's that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Almada voted man of the match. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in at times.
Oh, good! It's hit the uprights. Xabi Alonso simply refused to be outdone there.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
David Villa. Howson does really well to win the ball there. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And here's Azar. Azar! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Tries one from range. There it is! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Number 7, David Villa.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running.
There's a player below us, Peter, that I've always admired. Franco Baresi, a defender with wonderful composure and discipline.
Yeah, can't say I'm surprised by your assessment there.
Yeah, one of the great liberos. His intelligence put him on a level higher than the rest, I think.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. That's a lovely, neat pass. Looking for a runner. That pass isn't the best. Xavi Alonso. Roberto Carlos. And it's played into the middle. And he knocks it clear. Shonen Belmare with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Goes for a shot! And he's done it! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
After 17 minutes.
Shonen Belmare have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Ah, he's given it away. And he's managed to get free. And he's gone looking for safety. And claimed it back swiftly. That is good alertness. Azar plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Nicely weighted ball. Can he get it through? Can he stop it going out? Shonen Belmare already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close. Oh, Mada! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Danny Olmo, he's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Caught offside that time. Odo is always looking to play quality balls. Shonen Belmare do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Aimed beyond the defence. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now that's well seen too. Played out to the left flank.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That's the end of the first 45. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Please make sure to watch the
Shonen Belmare come in leading by just the odd goal.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Shonen Belmare with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Shonen Belmare definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill...
Oh, they could be caught out here! The ball is loose and the chase is on. No, that pass has been well intercepted. Threads one in. Silvestre cuts it out. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Time and again they are repelled. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Azar.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Dani Olmo. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Arsenal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Hazard. Coming on to replace him is number 10, Sane.
David Villa is well positioned. Shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Tomori picks it up from the goal kick. Now it's Villa, and it's Xabi Alonso. David Villa being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion...
There's the header! And that is well cleared.
Substitution on the field, number 17, Almada. Coming on the field is...
Shonen Belmare will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. He is through here.
Shonen Belmare surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Substitution on the field, number 11, Fernando Torres. Coming on to replace him is number 21.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Stojkovic. Filippo Inzaghi. It's a searching pass. And it's been played through. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking for the run. It's a really well-measured ball.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Looking to play him in. And that pass just didn't quite work. That's a sharp pass. Silvestre promptly onto that, and that is that. Dani Olmo. Azar is wide and looking to get onto this. It's Snyder! It's loose, and there's... Oh, he's been caught napping! And this is chance for a shot! And he hits the net! And right near the end, we have parity. Terrific goal. That's that, the end. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here. Tony Adams, now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality, and...
De Bruyne! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Threads one in. Torres gets flagged offside. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Not the most accurate. He'll try from distance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And he's in on goal! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Now it's Xabi Alonso. And that is a little undercooked. And that was very necessary. What a throw in. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Couch proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And he's managed to get free. Roberto Carlos! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Well timed, excellent interception. And he was quick to react. And he cuts out the supply. Now, can they get him away? Still goalless. That has not gone well. Xabi Alonso is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Schoen and Belmare do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
That's a cute ball. Darren Fletcher. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Now it's Hazard. Oh, super find.
Decent attempt at, just a little mistimed. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Substitution.
Can he get it through?
There they go, hunting again.
Marquinhos is there to clear. And that signals the end of the first period. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So very little to report. Nothing indeed in terms of goals scored.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the... Can he finish? And it's a goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
So the first moment of real significance.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Oh, that's fabulous. Fernando Torres. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Silvestre gets into a good position.
Substitution on the field, number 17, Almada. Coming on the field.